Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are checking out Predator 2. I really liked the first Predator. I watched it, watched it on the channel recently last week and I really enjoyed it. Again, Arnold is amazing in that movie. Sad that he is not in this one though. However, Danny Glover is in this one and I love myself some Danny Glover, so I'm very excited to see him as the leading man in this one, as sad as I am to see Arnold not in this movie. I think this movie takes place in a city and the Predator is in a city. I'm not quite sure how this movie works. I don't really know anything about this movie besides that there is a gun in this movie that people like or care about or something. It was in Prey, the new movie Prey that came out, and that gun apparently is in the second movie that the person in Prey gets at the end of the movie. So I know there's a gun at play in this movie, like an old gun in this movie. That's about it. I hope this movie's kind of like a Predator movie in a city. That's all I want. Just a Predator killing people in a city. Danny Glover is probably going to be a cop or something. Maybe it's going to be like a detective Predator movie. I don't know, but I'm excited for this one. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me turn the light. We decide what color it should be. Boop. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so the lighting today, I'm actually going to go red. I'm going to go red because last time we did green and green worked because the forest and stuff. For the city, I don't really know what's going to work. So I'm just going to go red because I think there's probably going to be more blood in this movie because sequels always tend to have more blood. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay. Predator 2. Let's get into it. I hope you enjoy my reaction to the movie title that I just said 3 seconds ago, Predator 2. Hey, you thought we were in a jungle there. No, we're not. We're in LA. Holy cow, there is some firefight going on right now. Remind me never to go to LA, that this is every day.
On Dave, 2 motorcycle officers horribly wounded.
Cycle officers, no! One good shot, you could shoot the cop through the holes in that shield though. If the rest of the movie is like this opening set piece, the movie's got some budget.
Down here. The cops, they're outmanned, outgunned, and incompetent.
This guy's in charge. That's a cool looking gun.
They're trying to get inside their headquarters.
Why are all their guns so cool? I say, this guy does not look like a police officer.
Too smart.
That's what she said. Wait, this is sick. Cool that the Predator is just watching this. It's like, sweet, I got free entertainment. Oh, that man did not make it.
Hey, asshole!
Oh, nice, nice. Why does the Predator sound much more like a seething teenage kid than a Predator at the moment? It's like, you know, that's what it sounds like. All that guy's doing is snorting cocaine. Oh, what? That must be the Predator, right? I'm so excited. I hope it's just a bloodbath. How he didn't kill anyone? He is the worst aim in the world.
Freeze! I said hold it! Now lay your guns down. It's over.
He's like, man, I'm not fighting you anymore. Oh, wow. Someone actually jumped off a building, though, for that stunt. Oh, you can see it. That was fast. They're just getting straight to it. Oh, my days. What did I say? This movie's gonna have more blood in it. This is gruesome. I like that the bongos in the soundtrack are back. Oh, don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look up. No one wants to see this. Oh.
Going on?
This is not good, Mike. Not good at all.
Oh, wow. What? Oh, I thought he was moving his head by himself, and I was like, there's no way that man is alive. Unless he had the most insane cocaine of all time.
Messing affairs without a goddamn good explanation.
Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Who are these dweebs in their sunglasses and their blue pants? They don't look cool. They don't look cool. Their sunglasses are so ugly. I swear this movie is filmed fairly well. You know, it is not lazily put together so far, which is really nice to see.
Gotta do is tee it high and let it fly.
Hold on. Hold on. Is that who I think it is?
Lieutenant Harrigan.
That's Bill Paxton.
Hey kid, just have a seat. I'll be right with you.
He's in this movie?
We all have a job to do. Now, I'm sure we can respect each other's situation.
You look so sus.
Cooperation
Is my middle name.
is my middle name.
Oh, I could have written this movie.
Some outside talent. He's making his big move. Bro would have split the moment he heard.
He brought in a predator. He hired them from another world. There was a little Craigslist ad for them somewhere.
I thought he was here to fix the air conditioner.
Lady, you are under arrest.
I can't believe he's in this movie. That makes me so excited.
You try that cowboy shit with me, fuck you, you can kiss this. Goodbye.
Oh.
God damn, is that bitch on the rag or what?
Ooh, I like the lighting. I like the lighting there. Why did he make the lighting in his office so dramatic?
Hey kid. Welcome to the war.
Oh, do you think he's gonna die from the predator? Or will he be one of the ones that live? What the chicken is happening?
I know you're trying to scare me, huh?
Oh my god.
But I have to take your soul.
Oh, it's like a taking your soul ritual sort of thing. Oh.
Shit happens.
Yes, it does. Oh, man. Oh, the predators in here. Oh, the lasers. Why is it in here? Why is the predator in here? They're just sleeping on the couch. Paying rent? Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, we're getting a look at it already. Does it look the same?
We were told on a radio transmission nobody goes in there under any circumstances at all. All units.
We'll let him in. Oh my god, it hung them all up. Oh, it flayed them too. It took all the skin off of them. I really like the aftermath scenes when they're all exploring the carnage. Oh god. It's filmed really well and the set pieces look incredible.
Hey, we got a survivor.
Oh, is it the woman? Because she didn't have a weapon, right? Yeah, there we go.
The armory. Right. We got a new player in town.
Yeah, you do.
Something.
This is a restricted area. I want it cleared immediately.
Shut up.
But I
Now,
just...
you're not listening to me. You got a big nose, and you're sticking it too far in my business. Now, maybe...
They don't want you to find out about the predator, do they?
Shut up. Let's go.
Smells like a cover-up! The press has a right to know!
It is a cover-up. I think they know. I think they know a predator's afoot.
And be careful. These guys are good.
Hey, don't worry, Lieutenant. Surveillance is my specialty.
Okay then.
Why is he so loud and happy all the time?
Hustled her off in a chopper.
Let me guess. Silver Alouette?
Yeah, so they're basically hiding her because she saw the predator now, probably.
And the whole show. There it is, butt boys.
I kind of like this movie. It's really fun. It's not as suspenseful as the first Predator movie at all. Like, it doesn't really have any of that suspense. But it's just very interesting to watch these characters uncover the mystery. This is a really good shot. The soundtrack's also giving kind of alien vibes with that the do 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 do, like the flute playing in the background. Yeah, that sound, you hear it? It sounds very similar to the Alien theme. Is he gonna die? Because they told him not to explore alone, and now he's exploring alone. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. I thought it was gonna be a bomb or something, but it's just a blade, I think.
Danny boy.
Ah. Predator's like, hold on. Oh, never mind. Oh. Don't try and shoot it. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it. And that's the end of you, Danny boy.
Lieutenant.
The Predator sounds different in this movie, doesn't it?
Now this John Wayne attitude, flagrant disregard for policy is gonna end now.
Did they just reference Die Hard in this movie? John Wayne?
Mike.
No, wait, the Die Hard guy's John McClane or something like that, right? Is it? This guy! Follow him!
Fuck out my way.
Oh, the... Yeah, that's right. Show your dominance, son.
No. Let him go. We're too close.
That's what she said. That one didn't work as well. That one didn't work as well.
I love Danny too.
Hey, he told me, Lieutenant, the only way you survive down here is because you're a team.
Yes, exactly. Listen to him. Listen to the Lone Ranger.
Leona, I want to meet with King Willie. Willie and I seem to have the same problem.
Oh, interesting.
You come with me.
Mike, it's
We're gonna meet with
impossible.
the guy
Just
who was
do it.
gonna catch King Willie, the guy who was running like those drug stuff.
20 minutes to finish your task.
Good. Roger, increase this UV. About 42%.
So they're gonna be able to see it when it's invisible with this like different light stuff, right?
150,000 times normal magnification.
It's pretty magnified.
I mean, what the hell is that thing?
I don't know, but you don't buy it in a hardware store.
Military?
Funny if they bought that in a hardware store.
King Willie will see you now.
Dude, I would have joined these guys. Let me in the car.
Fuck!
Why is the Predator just stalking Danny Glover's character? Ah, hello. Actually, I don't really want to be in that car. It's too smoky. At least roll the windows down. Ah, this is cool. Oh, he must be the king. He has a cobra staff.
Say you offering me favors.
Wait, what the heck? Looks cool.
You know who he is. I want him.
You can't have him.
See the eyes of the demon. Until him come calling.
Ha, that's a cool line.
Be great.
The bongo player going ham right now in the back. What do the bones say, my man? Looks like you gotta prepare yourself, Will. Oh, this is a really cool effect. I wonder how they did this. Oh my days, that was a crazy transition. Ew, that is disgusting. Sounds like he's drinking this out of a straw.
City of fear.
The psycho-vigilante killer continues his daily diet for murder. Body
This guy just spreads fear everywhere.
about her.
First then.
You know, honestly, the Predator is only killing these drug dealers, these bad criminals at the moment. Kind of doing a good job. Cleaning up the streets, maybe? Predator, a cop, secretly? Ah, bear. Who is this child? This kid takes down the predator. No, the kid has a gun. Oh no. Oh, never mind. It knows it's fake. Predator probably pretty good with kids. I would let him babysit my kids. Oh. The music is pretty cool. The people going ho ho ho, and the it's kind of like swirling around the headphones. It's kind of neat.
Danny's necklace.
Why is the Predator playing with Danny Glover so much? I don't really understand why he's stalking him so hardcore. Oh, come off it. Oh my god, everyone on the train. Oh my god, it's America.
Okay, everybody just take...
This is like a parody of America right now. Why is a Predator on the train right now? Why are you here? Oh, he's dead. I don't know how he died, but he died. I'm sorry, I don't really know what's happening right now. This lighting is so jarring. Like, I know when a character dies, but I never really know how they die. And I don't really know where everyone is in the scene.
Hey! Over here!
That's a cool shot, though. That's very trippy.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you?
You haven't loaded a whole... Oh, hit him with the golf ball! That's gonna be the thing that destroys the Predator, the golf ball.
Come on, motherfucker!
Want some candy?
Oh, that is creepy. I think Bill is dead. I think Bill is dead. Lady, you might die as well right now. No, not the golf ball. No. Oh, wait. Oh. Ah, Jesus. Oh. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, she's pregnant. Is it gonna... It's not gonna kill her then, right? Because she's pregnant? Maybe it will. It's like, I'm taking your baby. Takes the fetus, raises the fetus to be its own little predator human baby.
Hey, Jerry! Leona.
Oh, she's not dead. See, I told you.
Who got hit this time?
5 gang members.
Yeah, see, the Predator is taking out gang members. It's great. The commuter is not so great, though. Oh! Oh my days! You just saw your buddy's head and spine get ripped out.
Hey, Harrigan! More victims, more mutilation!
Yes! Thank you so much. What, did the Predator run into the sign? What happened to his invisibility? Did it break from the sign? Holy chicken nuggets, that was a big hit. That was unexpected. That's a cool shot. I have the power!
10 years ago, one of his kind stalked and eliminated an elite special
Yes! Oh, yes, that's the movie.
world life forms. A fucking alien.
What do you want me to say? Spell it out for you?
You admire the son of a bitch.
Not what he does, Lieutenant, for what he is.
Yeah, I'd admire him too.
Target 1 is on the roof.
It's the Predator doing parkour. Let's see how good he is.
Everywhere. The dust adheres to his body, making him visible.
That's cool.
Moving.
Finally. Grab a seat. Enjoy the
This is not gonna end well. Just due to the fact that they're not going to kill him, it means that the Predator is somehow going to escape. This is quite cool.
What's all this interference?
Correcting the problem, sir.
Sir, I did not correct the problem.
Wait a minute. It stopped.
Target is not playing into it anymore. Oh yeah, Papa Squat, let's go. No, I can't see them. What am I saying? Predators need to be able to see in not just heat vision. Aha! Look at him go! Look at him go! What did I say? Predator, listen to me.
Behind them. Get him out, Garver! They're walking into a trap! Get him out!
Say something, you pansy man.
Turn him off! Shit! Stop him!
Nice, nice.
door. Open it. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, you want your men to die? Do it. You have time to get ready when they're about to die.
See ya! He's right there! He's right there!
God damn it, where is he?
Right there doesn't help. Peekaboo! My boy, you need to get ready faster because they're all dying. Oh. Hey, this could be good. This could be good. Finally, you're going inside. That is a sick shot. He's like, no, not my boy. I've just been watching you. I've been your biggest fan. Oh, come. Oh, yeah. I told you the water would be good for something. And no god, now he's gonna fight hand to hand. Oh wait, no, first he's got these things. Dodge it! Oh wow! Good thing you put that metal plate in your chest. The Predator really be like, it's nice to meet you. Nice! Nice! You're making it bleed. I love it. Oh, nice. Oh, well done, buddy. Is that it? Is it just dead? It's never just it in monster movies. There's always a second ending. Sometimes even a third. Keep shooting it. Keep shooting it just in case. Show me that ugly mug. Oh, yeah. So ugly. It does look different, though. It has red on it. Oh, it's still alive.
Ugly mother.
I'm so glad he said that. Everyone says that. It's like the universal saying when anyone sees a predator in the movies. It's just, wow, that is ugly. Maybe that's why they could just go around and kill people, because they don't like to be called ugly. Oh, what? You're alive?
Guess who's back?
I'm back.
I want to save your ass. This is between me and him.
Dude, you're so dead. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, why birds?
Damn birds.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's It's like he just did cocaine, like he's snorting some cocaine. And time to fight him. Nice! Except you falling off the building. I love how the Predator just has one hand on his arm. No, don't let him start the countdown. That was so cool. Oh, right into someone's bathroom. That sucks. Hope they have Predator insurance. Is it dead? It just fell on a pole and fell into someone's bathroom. We didn't see a body splatter, so it's not dead yet. There we go.
I can do it. I can do it.
No, don't do it. Oh god, I would die. Is he making a bomb? Just shoot him. Oh, you have a gun, do you? Wow, he made blue jello. That's so cool.
Who never set foot in England, was its queen for 8 years after marrying...
How did you... What? How are you only now coming out of your room? What? She's like, wow, that guy must be taking a massive dump in there. What is a broom gonna do? Whoa, that was cool. That was a cool shot. I'm actually surprised that the movie isn't over. That felt like the final action climax. So I don't really know what to expect. Is there gonna be another big action sequence or what have you? That was a really good catch. Oh, what? Oh, what? Is he on the ship? Yeah, he must be... Oh, yeah, there we go. He's on the ship. Ship in the sewers. Nice. This is really cool. We've never seen the inside of a Predator ship before, have we? Oh, it's the trophy room. Hold on. Are there any recognizable skulls there? The music is so epic. That's cool. That looks like a xenomorph. That looks like a xenomorph. Xenomorph is way more impressive than a human skull, I have to say. Oh, this shot. That shot was cool. I don't see him winning this. Oh! Yes, 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 yes. Ah. Yes, it does. And he's been defeated, it looks like. That has to be the end, right? That has to be the end. There's been three. There's been 3 potential deaths. I would cut it just in case again. What? What? When? How? Why? What? Who? Yeah, I'm sorry, Chump. You're not making it out of this one. I like that they're green screened on so they're not actually in the smoke. And now they're in the smoke. Dude, they all look so cool. Predators look so awesome.
Who's next?
We bow to you, Predator King. Maybe if a being kills a predator, they respect the being enough to let them go. Oh, there's the gun. This is the gun that I heard so much about. Oh god, run, 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 run. Oh jeez, I didn't expect that at all. This is like the end of the first one.
What the fuck happened in there? Huh?
Cool up, bruv. I just beat a predator. I am the apex around here.
Don't worry, asshole. You'll get another chance.
Oh, indicating that maybe there'll be a third movie? I think the next one is Alien vs. Predators. Okay, that was Predator 2. Honestly, an enjoyable movie. Not as good as the first one, but an enjoyable movie. I don't know what the reviews are for this movie. I don't know if people generally enjoy this movie or people dislike this movie, but for me personally, I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it. And that was my reaction to Predator 2, the 1990 action, kind of like detective-y movie starring Danny Glover, who was really fun in this movie, Bill Paxton, who was really fun in this movie, Kevin Peter Hall, who plays the Predator. He also was the Predator in the first Predator movie, and I don't think I gave him credit. I don't know if he what he does as the Predator, if he's like the person on the prosthetics in the suit. I'm assuming that is what he does, and if he does do that, then he does a fantastic job playing the Predator. So if he does do that, then he is the secret unsung hero of at least these first two Predator movies. Garry, Busey, María, Conchita, Alonso, and Rubén Blades. I actually kind of enjoyed this movie. I actually really enjoyed this movie. I just had a really fun time watching Danny Glover go around and watch the Predator kill people. This movie is not as good as the first one. I don't think it's as good as the first one. I don't think it's nearly as good as the first one, actually. But I still just had a good time. You know, I think there are definitely some weird moments in this movie. There are definitely things that are lacking in this movie to me, which make me not like it as much as the first one. And I think that it's a lot of things that people will probably agree with. However, I do want to defend this movie a bit because I also thought it was a lot of fun. There were some really cool kills in this movie. There were some really cool sequences in this movie. There were just some really cool Predator stuff in this movie, because if you wanted more Predator, then you got more Predator in this movie, because he was everywhere from the very start of the film. But before we get into the review of this movie, basically, I just have a few things to ask you guys, I guess. The first one being, was that a xenomorph skull in the Predator's ship at the end of the movie? I don't know what the giant like T-Rex looking skull was, and then there were human skulls, and then there was a really long one. Was that a xenomorph skull? And I know Alien vs. Predator didn't come out for like another 14 years. Like I think AVP came out in 2004. So I'm wondering if that was just placed there as an Easter egg originally, like, oh, look at that, it's just an alien skull. That's kind of cool. 20th Century Fox, we own Predator. We own Alien. Look, alien stuff in Predator. Or if they were planning to make an Alien vs. Predator movie, because I noticed as well that there is no Predator 3, which I find very interesting. Like, I don't know if this movie didn't perform very well, or if the script, I think I was reading, because I was trying to search up a little bit, but I did the most basic search of all time, like skim read the first sentence of a thing, not even clicking the article link. But basically it said that the budget was just going to be way too much. The script was just trying to achieve things that the studio didn't want to do because it would have cost so much, and so eventually the script was just scrapped and Predator franchise was left alone until AVP. That's what I'm hearing, at least. But it's interesting that there is no third movie. But yeah, it's very cool that the xenomorph skull is in this movie, if that was a xenomorph skull. It's really cool as well because there is an AVP movie. There are two of them now, so it's cool that that is there. It's almost like a little Easter egg before the AVP movie, because if you're watching them in release order, AVP is next. But also at the time, I don't know if that was an even planned franchise that they were going into, or if they just thought it would be cool to have a little alien xenomorph skull in the ship. Also, at the end of the movie, I was a little confused as to why the Predators don't kill Mike, and I think the reason for it, like my understanding of it, is basically because Mike proved himself to be a very capable warrior, like the Predators, equal to or better than the Predators, and so they don't go after him because they respect him so much. However, I find that a little strange, because I would have thought that because the Predators are such proud hunters, they wouldn't want anyone to be better than them. And so if someone is better than them, I would think that they would try to kill that thing to thus prove themselves to be better. And I know one of them died. I know that one predator was fighting Mike the entire movie and Mike ended up winning, but I would have thought another one of those predators would have stepped up and been like, I can be better than this loser idiot who went after Mike. You know, I can kill this Mike guy. And so I don't know, I thought it was a little strange, but at the same time I liked the respect culture. It's interesting. Maybe I'm not even getting the right idea of why they gave Mike, why they kept him. But I mean, they gave him the gun. Seems like a sign of respect. They'd let him live. Seems like a sign of respect. All signs point to that they just respect him as a warrior enough to let him live. Okay, so let's talk about the reviews of this movie very quickly, which are actually kind of bad, unfortunately. And then we are going to talk about the music very quickly, some of the effects, some of the cool stuff about this movie, and then obviously some flaws as well. Maybe the flaws first, because I just need to get them off my chest before I get into the good stuff. Okay, so 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb, which is audience score, and 31% in Rotten Tomatoes, which is critic score. So critics absolutely panning this movie, and audiences thinking this movie is very meh. And you know what? I can see if you think this movie is meh. I can see if you don't enjoy this movie. It doesn't have the same charm. It doesn't have the same intensity as the first movie at all. It kind of lacks those things a lot, but I can see people also liking this movie because this movie, I think, is just very enjoyable if you just want to turn your brain off and watch the Predator kill people, even though sometimes the kills aren't the greatest because you can't see anything. I'm talking about that train scene. But I think overall it is still an enjoyable movie, and I think especially the critics are being way too harsh on this thing. The music of this movie I thought was pretty good. I don't think it was Alan Silvestri's best score by any means, but I don't think it was his worst, although I can't think of a worse one at the moment, so maybe it was his worst, I don't know, but I thought that it was still a decent score. You know, you got the bongos, the bongo man going so hard in your ears, and it was kind of building up that intensity again of the movie. And then there was also an added like choir aspect to it, which I actually really enjoyed. It was like this chaotic choir where there'd be just like men screaming in your right ear in the back, and all of a sudden some bloke would pop up in your left ear and start screaming in this beautiful angelic voice. It was a very strange like mix because it just like bounced all over the place. There was not really any unity to it, but I think it added a lot to the score, and I personally really enjoyed it. Okay, so yeah, I think the things that kind of bog this movie down, the things that I think people will have a problem with, and the things that I think don't make this movie as good as the first one, is the overuse of the Predator. I think they use the Predator way too much, and you see the Predator all the time, which just kind of takes away from any mystery. But I think it's also the fact that it is the second movie of the franchise, and the audience now knows what a Predator is. There's not a mystery as to what the Predator looks like, what the Predator is capable of, and so obviously the filmmakers have to try something new, and so they tried to keep showing the Predator from the beginning because the audience already knows what it looks like, already knows what it sounds like, already knows what it can do. Give the Predator a few more gadgets and just make the Predator go off and kill a bunch of people from the start. And so I liked what they did, but there wasn't any suspense attached to it. There were not very many moments where the camera would just linger and a character would kind of sit and the audience would sit with this character, and you would have this sense of unease, and that would build and build and build, and the tension would build and the scene would build until finally an explosion of the Predator attacking. That usually never happened. Usually the Predator would just attack, and there was never really any build up to it. There would be like maybe a minute of build up to it, whereas in the first Predator movie you would have whole scenes dedicated to the build up of even just getting a glimpse of the Predator, or getting or just hearing the Predator. You know, have scenes built up for that. And in this movie you would have like a minute maximum, and there never felt like there was a lot of tension. And even when there was tension, it never felt like it built too much. I think the train scene as well was the biggest letdown, because I was super excited. I was like, Predator on a train, that is really awesome, and then you can't see anything. And it was a cool idea, there were some cool shots in it, but just the lighting of it, you could never tell. Like, you could tell who was dying, and I guess that's okay, but you can never tell what was happening. You can never tell who was shooting. You can never tell where everyone's action was, where they were on the train. And so I think the scene was made to be chaotic, but I think it was way too chaotic because you couldn't track anyone, and so I personally just got so lost in that fight that I didn't care about it and I just wanted it to be over. 2 more things I promise, and then I'm going to get into the good things. The first one is what happened to Leona? What happened to her? She just kind of goes into the super shock or something. She has the baby. They mentioned the baby and stuff, and then she goes in an ambulance, and that is the end of the movie for her. We don't see her recover. We don't see her wake. The last thing we see of her is she is unconscious, in shock. People saying she's going to be fine, but there's no like ending for her character, which I thought was really weird. They just kind of forget about her. So I wish that she had something in the resolution of this movie. And then the last thing is that the Predator felt like it teleported a lot. Like it felt like it just kept popping up in these situations with our main characters, just so it could pop up in these situations with these characters for our main characters to find. It didn't really feel like there was any rhyme or reason to a Predator showing up, like the train scene. Why was the Predator there in the first place? I know there were gang members on the train, but why was the Predator there in the first place? There were so many other gangs out there. Why did it choose that specific train at that specific time? It was just very strange. It felt very convenient at times that the Predator had decided to show up to this when it was like, why would you show up to this? This is the most unimportant thing in the world. It was just very odd. But the good things, the set pieces were incredible in this movie. They were very detailed, especially the gory stuff, like all the aftermath set pieces looked incredible. The first one with the blood on the walls and the people hanging out, that kind of is all of them, I guess, but they're in the warehouse. There's guns and cocaine lying around. It's messy and it's chaotic and it's really cool looking. The second one, which was a lot darker, was in a bedroom, multiple people hanging there, most of them with no skin on them at all. Really disgusting. A really nice long take, kind of tracking us, almost like we're a ghost tracking through the shot, and we're just like sitting there slowly looking at this carnage, and it's really nicely done with the debris and the glass on the ground and stuff. It looks really nice. The interior of the ship, of the Predator ship, looked fantastic. I loved the artwork on the walls and the ceiling and stuff. I don't really know what it reminds me of. Maybe it doesn't really remind me of anything, but I really like the orange glow. I love the super fog layer on the bottom. It's like the Predators love their fog. It's great. The random cubes or the random rectangles stuff, it looked pretty cool as well. The Predators themselves looked really awesome. I think the Predator in this, he obviously looked a little different because it's a different Predator, and I don't mind that. I like the redesigns of Predators. I like when things get redesigned to either suit a more modern day audience or to suit the audience at the time, or just because they need a redesign to make the creature more appealing or more interesting. And I think that the redesign was pretty cool. I don't really know exactly what they redesigned, but like the red stuff on the Predator I don't remember seeing in the first movie, so that was really cool. And obviously they gave it new weapons, and I thought the new weapons, especially the net, was awesome. The net was so cool, but I thought the whole Predator outfit looked great. It didn't look bad because this is a second movie, and so maybe you're like, oh, lower budget, but I think this movie actually had a pretty big budget, and I thought the Predator in this movie looked fantastic. I also think some of the camera work was really good. I don't think all of the camera work was really good. Again, the train sequence I don't think was filmed very well, but the final fight between Mike and the Predator on the ship looked amazing. I loved the use of like those swooping like 5-second takes, and it would like pan around the characters as they were fighting and stuff, and you would get like this 5, 6, 7-second hand-to-hand combat fight, and then it would cut, and then you'd get another one a little bit later. I really liked those shots. There were a lot of really nice tracking shots of characters just walking through scenes, or if a character was chasing someone, the camera would like on a nice dolly like very smoothly track them as well. I really liked those, and I think there were times that the camera cut a little too much, or maybe could have lingered a little bit more, and I think the camera and the director could have utilized suspense a lot more in this movie, because I think that was the thing that was lacking the most and the thing that I wish this movie had. However, for what we got, there were some really good shots in this movie. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about Danny Glover in this one. Bill Paxton I thought was really fun, and everyone else I think did a great job as well, but Bill Paxton died halfway through the movie, so I'm not really going to talk about him. I thought he was great. Interesting that he popped up in this movie. Was really happy he popped up in this movie. Was really cool that he died, that he got his spine ripped out. That was awesome. But Danny Glover as Mike was awesome. I love Danny Glover. I think he's a great actor. I mean, he's in the Lethal Weapon movies, and I think he's fantastic in those. I reacted to all of those on the channel, and I loved him in those movies, and I loved him in this one too. He's very charismatic. He's very good at playing a leading man. He's very good at action movies. You can tell that he does a lot of stuff on his own, or at least he's just very good at the physicality of the role, and I think he brings a lot of just persona and charisma to that role as well. Like very wise charisma, but also very, in this movie at least, he's playing a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more on the edge police officer, and that is very contrasting to his role in the Lethal Weapons movie, which is very much a by-the-book police officer. So I think he plays this type of police officer really well as well, and I thought he did great in this movie. And yeah, that is my reaction and review to Predator 2, the 1990 sci-fi action Predator movie. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. The next movie will be Alien vs. Predator. I'm pretty excited for that one. I know it's not supposed to be the best movie of all time, but I'm just going to turn my brain off and just have a blast. It's been a while since I've watched a bad movie on this channel, like knowing that it's a bad movie. It's been a while since I've watched a really just bad movie, and I've heard Alien vs. Predator is a really bad movie that is a lot of fun. So that is all I'm hoping for. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for my next movie reaction.